Hi everyone and welcome to the Shopespot Help Center. Today we'll be taking you through how to manage orders that have come through from clients via your online solution on the Shopespot platform. And this is where your bread and butter happens. So let's get stuck in. You'll find that it's absolutely easy. As with everything on Shopespot, it's very easy to use. The UI is really cool. So let's get straight into it. First thing you want to do is log into your Shopespot dashboard. Once you get into your dashboard, you want to head over to components, and straight down here you'll find orders. So this is where you click on view orders, and this will show you all the orders that have come through. This is our test site, by the way, so it's a whole lot of dummy data that's in there. What you'll find is that the orders section of the platform is actually laid out quite nicely, where you can see all the orders, whatever's sitting as pending, what's sitting in the processing stage, and what's sitting as completed. So here you'll be able to view the orders based on each and every single status that we've got, which makes it even that much easier for you, especially when you've got different parts of your fulfillment piece within your business. They'll be able to focus on the orders sitting on that particular state. Or here you can go through and search via all or customer or order number as well as your invoice or transaction IDs if you want to go through that. Or you can do your wildcard search and then you've got your date range. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy. I'm just going to look at showing you exactly what those orders entail. At the bottom, you've got a scroll bar where you can scroll across to see the balance of the information, but it's pretty intuitive. Cool thing about this is that you could export all of these to Excel and then push that into any ERP system, any inventory management system if you do have a separate one, if you're not using Shopify to manage your inventory. So this will also be used for any other reporting purpose whatsoever if you find that it's not part of the reports that are created or as part of the solution itself. So let's just have a look at an order. As you can see, whenever you highlight it, your cursor allows you to actually go into that. And if you want to look at the detail of the order, this will show you everything that you need to know. You can see when it was ordered, you can look at the shipping type, if it's a shipping address has been added in. Obviously, I've got a dummy test profile, so it's not going to populate that now. It even tells you how the person has paid. So if they're paid by a particular payment method, it'll show you the payment method here, whether it's instant TFT, whether it's a particular gateway that you've used, like with any one of the gateways that we have integrated already, and it'll tell you the payment status of that payment. Here, you're able to punch out by clicking on that directly into the customer information if you want to see any more of the customer information from here. The cool thing about this, it shows you exactly where the order came from. Remember, with Shopee you can sync your products and your services to Google Shopping, to Facebook, your Facebook shop, to Instagram shop, and stuff like that. So you're actually able to see the source of that order, which is actually quite cool. So you can see where your traffic is coming from, and from a digital marketing perspective, you'll be able to actually have a really good idea of where you're getting your proper ROI, and obviously where to realign your marketing budgets to drive traffic, and that's everything. The cool thing about this is that if a client does contact you and for some reason they require the link to make payment again as opposed to going through the entire process, you can actually just share the payment link directly from here to them via email as well. And if you have a dispatching environment, you can actually link that up to any thermal printer or your Epson thermal prints that you would have. If you require a hard copy of the invoice, you just click on that, it'll download it to your machine, and then you can use that for your record purposes. When you are actually fulfilling that order, you'll change the status here depending on what your fulfillment process is within your business. And just to note that whenever you're changing a status here, the customer is notified every single step of the way. So there's no need for you to constantly reach out to the client. And obviously, the customer is not left in limbo where they can constantly keep calling in or emailing in to follow up on the status of their order. And that means that you'll save a whole lot of money on not having an inbound customer service team where customers are following up on the status of the items. Whenever a status is updated, you could actually add your notes in here and the customer will get notified of that as well. When it comes to whatever it is you need to change here, all you'll do is click on update and that will fire off the necessary processes behind the scenes. That's where Shopee um, really cool programming and AI takes over. If you want to resend the client invoice, you can actually do that from here. or if they've already made arrangements or did a separate EFT to you or walked into your shop and made payment, you can actually go and mark that as paid. Again, the client will get notified of all that as well. If you are linked to any one of the shipping partners that we have integrated, you'll click on Fulfill Order. Obviously, for our demo, I've not integrated into any shipping. But what will happen here is you'll be able to choose the delivery partner that you've integrated with, and what that will do is based on the address, excuse me, that the client has from a delivery point of view, based on the origination of the collection address that the client, that the courier company is going to collect that from, that will pick up all the rates that are available to you with all of the couriers that are able to sort of pick up and deliver that. And once you click on request shipping, that's when all of the magic happens with all of those rates. Once you choose the selected shipping item, it will automatically print the label, notify the shipping company, and the courier will rock up at the requested time, collect the parcel from you, and Bob's your uncle. So really cool, really easy, um, absolutely a walk in the park to be able to view and manage all of your orders. If you have a plan that includes point of sale, just to give you an idea while I'm on here, you could actually do a virtual point of sale from the Shopespot platform. All you need to do is go in and select your particular client that you have. If you don't have a client on, if it's a new client, you can literally go and add them. There's a whole video that we've done, which is actually a really quick video on how to create members on your site, on your solution, on your platform. And by clicking on this, it'll follow the exact same steps. You'll create that user, and then you're able to invoice them. So let's just say, for example, you want to go and invoice this client for this item, which is an amount of 10 Rand or 10 US dollars, depending on the currency and the country that you're in, or that the currencies that you have on offer. It will automatically add that. And here you can choose whether they're collecting it or whether you're going to deliver it. And you will choose all the items here. The cool thing about this is that you may often come across the fact that you may need to have an ad hoc item that's charged. That's not necessarily part of your inventory. You can very easily do that by clicking on add a custom item, where you would name it, add in the price, put in the quantity, and that will automatically add that to this invoice as well. So yet again, very intuitive, caters for every single scenario that you can see under the sun. And when you're done with that invoice, you click on send. The client gets the invoice automatically via email, and to make things even easier, that particular invoice also has a link where the client can go ahead and make payment for that invoice. When the client does so, you will see that here as an order showing up under your view orders, and it will even tell you whether that payment is complete. So there's no manual invoicing that's sent to the client, looking for your bank statement to see whether the money is in, waiting for the proof of payment. It's all done seamlessly via the platform. So in a nutshell, that is exactly how you would manage all of your orders and invoice customers on the go on an ad hoc basis from the Shopespot platform. The applications for this are absolutely endless. Um, it's an absolute stellar job by the platform here, and the way in which it functions, and the coding and the AI adds a really nifty piece to that. So thanks again for watching. Be sure to like, share, and don't forget to subscribe so you can get all of the updates, all of the hints, all of the tips on how to make the most of your Shopee Spot solution. Thanks, guys, and have a good day.